Today, our group will discuss the legal concept of undue influence under contract law. Undue influence happens when one party uses their position of power or authority to dominate the will of another person and gain an unfair advantage. In this video, we will explain about the definition and the elements and relevant case laws, and also show you a real life style scenario. For example, a villager pressure into selling his land.
So now I'm going to explaining the legal principle. Let's start with the definition. Undue influence exists when the parties have relationship where one is in the position to dominate the will of the other, and the position is used to obtain an unfair advantage. To prove undue influence, there are three main elements. One is position to dominate. For example, a parent over a child, a religious leader over a follower, or a solicitor over a client. Second, relationship of trust or dependence. And the third is unfair advantage, such as buying property at an extremely low price. And the law also says position to dominate exists when a person has real or apparent authority over another. That is, Molly V. Loughnane says. And they stand in the fiduciary relationship. That is, Ted V. Williamson. And the other party is mentally weak because of age, illness, or distress.
Pak Ali, an elderly villager, struggles with his health as the sun sets, casting shadows on a dire situation ahead. In Sikh Rahman strides in, his presence commanding as he brings an unexpected proposal. What will Pak Ali choose? RM 20000? That's shocking to Pak Ali. It's not just money, it's his legacy. Is he willing to let it go? In Sikh Rahman's tone shifts, pushing Pak Ali to reconsider his decision. This isn't just a negotiation, it's a threat. Pak Ali's heart races. The pressure mounts as the weight of his family's future hangs in the balance. That land holds generations of memories, the laughter, the tears. How can he part with that? His smile feels sinister, like he's already won. Will Pak Ali resist or give in to fear? Caught between survival and sacrifice, Pak Ali's thoughts spiral. What would you do? A witness peeks through the window, horrified by this pressure tactic on a vulnerable elder. It's not right. He's relentless. Every word is a nudge, a push towards an agreement. The stakes rise. Time is slipping away, and so is hope. Will he sell his past to secure a future? With trembling hands, Pak Ali faces the ultimate choice, a sacrifice for the sake of survival. In Sikh Rahman's grin says it all. He's got what he wants, but at what cost to Pak Ali? With tears welling up, Pak Ali knows he's lost more than just land today. He's lost a part of himself. Watching the scene unfold, the neighbor feels helpless. This isn't just a transaction, it's exploitation. A piece of paper seals a fate. With it goes a legacy, an inheritance of struggles. In Sikh Rahman leaves victorious, but at what cost? The bonds of community are strained, and trust is broken. Alone now, Pak Ali contemplates the hollowness of his choice, realizing the true cost of his survival. Determined not to remain silent, the neighbor resolves to shed light on this injustice. Will others join the fight? Stand up for those who can't. Community matters. How will you make a difference today?
What happened to Pa Ali is a clear example of undue influence. In each Nuria v. Sheikh Ali, an elderly woman transferred her property to her religious advisor. The court ruled the advisor had to prove there was no undue influence, and he failed to prove it. The transfer was set aside. In Ted V. Williamson, a fiduciary advisor convinced a young man to sell land at a low price. The court found this was undue influence and cancelled the contract. Similarly, Injid Rahman used his position as a respected leader to pressure Pa Ali into selling land for far less than it was worth. So, this is not a free agreement, but it's a manipulation.
The law protects individual parties from the contract made under suspicion when a person is in a position to dominate another's will and the transaction same until the bonus received, meaning the powerful parties must prove there was not undue influence. If they cannot, the court can set aside the contract as the Polygram records 9 vs. the suits in Anwar and Rosli Darus v. Marshall Hagas.
In conclusion, undue influence ensures fairness in contractual agreement. A valid contract must be entered into fairly without manipulation or unfair pressure. In our scenario, the sale of Pa Ali lands was not truly voluntary. It was forced by fear of losing vital support. The law would likely set aside such a contract to protect justice and equity. Remember, a fair deal is one where both parties agree willingly, not under threat or domination.